This is a brief but powerful breathing practice that can help us in times of stress. At those moments of activation, our breathing can often quicken. We're taking on board a lot of oxygen to help us fight or flight. But where there's not an immediate physical threat, it's not necessarily a helpful response. It's definitely frustrating when someone tells us to calm down and take a deep breath. The trick here with this exercise is actually the out-breath. We're slowing the breath rather than deepening it. So try if you can to practice this as often as possible to help signal to the nervous system that all is well, to break that feedback loop of anxiety, faster breath and more stress. As we're doing the out-breath, choose a word that represents safety or calm for you and silently repeat it, as it will help reinforce that psychological sense of safety and signal to our nervous system that all is well. So taking a nice comfortable position, maybe gently closing your eyes if it feels okay to do so, allowing the chair or the couch to support you. And just take a nice gentle breath in, maybe through the nose, and then breathe out slightly longer on the out breath through the mouth. So breathing in through the nose and slightly longer on the out breath. And as we breathe out at the end of that exhale, we're just going to pause ever so slightly, maybe for a count of 4 if you can. If it's too much, just shorten it to whichever feels comfortable. So gently breathing in and exhale slightly longer, holding for a count of 4, 3, 2, 1, before breathing in again and exhaling slightly longer than the in-breath, holding that at the end, and then inhale again, gently and comfortably. And then breathing out, making sure that out breath is slightly longer, holding for a count 4, 3, 2, 1, and breathing in again. And just continuing that cycle of a gentle breath in and a longer breath out, pausing on the out breath at the end before you inhale. So as we're exhaling with each out-breath, you're silently repeating to yourself that word of calm, of soothing, of safety. So breathing in and calm, hold, in, calm, hold, breathing in, calm. Slowly pausing at the end before gently breathing in and calm, pause, and just continuing that cycle for as long as feels comfortable, practicing it as often as you can. Remember, if you try this for the first time, in time of stress or anxiety, it's going to be like trying to learn to ride a bike when a big dog's chasing you down the street. It's best to practice this as often as you can in moments of peace and quiet. Breathing in, breathing out slightly longer, calm, pausing at the end. And just continuing on with your practice, or just bringing it to a close. And thanking yourself for giving yourself a moment to breathe. And just remember that the trick is to keep breathing.